Picture this: the mayor and her team sneaking around like masterminds from Ocean's 11. But instead of heist and high stakes robberies, they're keeping something else under wraps: the township's budget meeting. So, what is all of this about? Well, the Ocean's 11's remake has the mayor and her crew fruitlessly seeking to rubber stamp these massive budget increases, and seemingly, might I add, all while flying pretty low under the radar of Thornton Township. And they would have pulled it off if not for the intel of yours truly, Paul Robertz. And more on Mr. Roberts in a moment. There's no surprise. There's always something going on with the supermare. Now, this salacious story of intrigue and sanctioned insanity is fresh off the presses and hitting the airwaves, shedding even more light on the mayor's already dim reputation. And thanks for tuning in to Southern Confidential. And if you absolutely love money crimes, this channel delves into the intricate web of greed driven schemes, from white collar fraud to elaborate scams, exposing the dark side of wealth and power. So, if you haven't already, we would love to make you a part of the SC family. So please hit the subscribe button and the like. Thanks so much. Now back to the story. Dubbed the worst mayor in America, Mayor Henyard has pulled another rabbit out of her hat with some even scarier financials than before. Case in points: Monday, May 28th, 2024, proposed budget that includes salary increases of, drumroll please, 37% over last year's budget, and an increase of 49 plus percent in the general fund to the assessor's office. Now, whose pockets, wallets, bank accounts, and purses that 37% lands in isn't completely clear. But of course, anything that derives from a secret society meeting has dollar signs written all over it, and those who receive secret invites definitely have something to hide. You guys know the mayor's tagline: I'm the people's mayor. That muddies the water, actually. And let me tell you why. Mayor Henyard's supporters must remember this: two things can be true at the same time. Yes, Mayor Henyard can vote to finance fancy special projects for children and seniors, all while dilly dallying in, well, let's call it an unauthorized spending, allegedly. Now, with a flair for the dramatic, the super mayor is channeling her inner Ocean's 11, adding her touch of drama to the typically mundane government proceedings. Will the budget reveal surprises and twists worthy of a blockbuster script? Or will the townsfolk be left guessing as the mayor continues to play the role of a budget savvy mastermind? Now, based on the article written by Mr. Paul Robertz, who we collectively agree has no real dog in the fight other than to support legal transparency and accountability, he supports the theory that there will likely be a low turnout given nothing has been posted on the township's websites, mailboxes, or the Lansing Journal, as usual, that is. Now, just for a moment, I was almost about to feel badly for the super mayor when someone tried to check me in my comment section by saying, I can't believe you guys are bringing this woman down, especially bringing down a black woman. And for just a second, I lost my brain for just a millisecond. But then I remembered, no, actually, the super mayor isn't down at all. As a matter of fact, she's probably more elevated socially and financially, might I add, than she's ever been in her entire life. And not to mention, erroneously so, in my personal opinion. Allegedly. Now, Mr. Robert Hunt reportedly responded by saying that the notice was posted in 3 newspapers as required by law, although he was allegedly unable to tell him why he did not post it in the Lansing Journal or the clerk's office again, as usual. The truth is, it's extremely difficult for anyone to respect the process that changes without notice, especially when it's in the best interest of the public. The decisions that you're making, the budget has to be approved, right, by the trustees. And of course, you want to do that in the presence of the taxpayers. So, if you live in Thornton Township or just want to be nosy like us, head over to the board meeting on May 28th at 6 o'clock p.m. sharp at headquarters. Yes, what was supposed to be the great escape to Thornton Township will be busted just in the nick of time. And for more on this developing story and all things true crime, hit subscribe and don't go too far away because Tuesday's meeting is right around the corner.